So, I'm showing you some farms that I made. Now, I didn't come up with these designs here. These are based on already really well established designs by the community. These are ridiculously effective. Uh, Pretty much, these are Bad Omen and Raid farms. I made two different ones. Pretty much, what you do is you destroy a fucking outpost. You find an outpost, a pillager outpost. You break it down to its foundation, and then you build a square around it with nether portals. And those little fuckers will spawn. As you can see, one got stuck in there. He's not supposed to be in there. But they'll get stuck in there, and then they will walk through the portals, which teleports them to the nether. And then there's a a room in there where they go and they sit, and after about 15 seconds they're able to go back through another portal that's right in front of them, which just teleports them really high up into the air because of how the nether's y coordinates work. As you can see, it spawns a lot of these. Now, we're doing this mainly for Bad Omen, but it also, as you can see, I mean, you can have all the fucking crossbows and banners you want. I actually need to create a filter to throw all of that shit away. But it's also just a really effective XP farm. I don't think there's another XP farm in the game, or a standard mob farm XP farm, I guess I should say, that is as effective as this. I mean, because the standard mob farm you make with zombies and creepers does not give you nearly as much XP. Just because the rate at which these guys come out and the amount of XP each one gives you is really fucking good. Um, yeah, I mean, yesterday I was at 20 fucking levels, and I've barely been over here, and also at the raid farm, and you can see they just keep coming out of the portal up there. Like I said, this isn't my design. You could find many of these. Just look up, Bad Omen Farm or Raid Farm, respectively. But I'm on my own server, so I actually have warps, so I can do slash warp, and you see I've got a few different ones. So we're gonna warp to the raid farm because we have Bad Omen 4. Actually, let's get Bad Omen 5 because Bad Omen 5 gives you the best. There you go. There you go. Now I got Bad Omen 5. It gives you the best items that you can get from a raid, I believe. And we'll go ahead and warp raid farm if I could type. And so this is built right over next to my creeper farm. Yeah, it's not they're not the prettiest ever, but they're in the middle of the ocean. They're just fucking, you know, nothing to write home about. But I built them in the middle of nowhere, and this is pretty ugly. This is just a giant fucking platform. In fact, I'll go ahead and fly up, let you see. It's just a big platform that's literally flat as hell with just torches all over it to stop mobs from spawning. And villagers trapped up here. Uh-oh. Pretty much what happens is you walk up these stairs. A raid is started because, there's beds there and glass so they can be, they can see them. And you can hear it. They'll all spawn up here, and very quickly you'll see they'll walk towards the middle, and those trapdoors, they think they're a solid object they can walk on, so they just fall down. Any of them that don't die quickly, or if like you don't want them to spawn anything, I use arrows. But very quickly, you get quite a bit of stuff. I put a bunch of signs and lava there for uh, the giant thing that they ride. I don't know what it's called. I should place more torches around here so no mobs spawn. Oh, I guess I should build a wall so that way that doesn't happen. But as you can see, this is an emerald farm. This is a totem of undying farm. And if you make it a specific way, see, there's just another totem. This could be an XP farm as well. Oh, that guy's flying. One more. He'll walk down here. It's very quick too, as you can see. I mean, you can knock out a raid in about five, not even 5 minutes if they actually stop being stupid. There you go. There you go. But yeah, the drop, I made it so the drop is about one hit if they're even a stronger enemy, except for obviously the giant mounts. Those are going to be very doesn't need a lot of damage. And also, I kind of have to stay far away, which is why this extra block is here, because the hitboxes on those things are a little ridiculous. There was another Totem of Undying. Oh, I just fucking that bounced off, and I'm burning from my my own arrow. No, the only issue with this farm is, if you don't kill the witches really quickly, they'll heal some of them, and they can stop them from dying, and they might spawn the Vex. And those are very frustrating to deal with when you're up here. But other than that, I mean, as you can see, we just got raid victory in not even 5 minutes, and I created a very small sorter just because I made it bigger initially, and I was just like, well, the only thing that these things really supply are non-stackable items or fucking emeralds or things you don't care about. As you can see, this is the second time I ran it. This is one of them. So you can count this. We got about 3 from the first one, and it looks like 4 from the second one. And considering that, I don't know how many you get from Bad Omen 1. I've just been getting Bad Omen 5, but you can imagine that this is a very good haul of Totem of Undyings. Yeah, it's practically infinite, just like the gunpowder farms, just like because that's my gunpowder farm over there, and just like the fucking Bad Omen farm for infinite XP. It's very effective.